Welcome to North Coventry. For those of you that don't know, and I would think almost everybody knows by now, I'm Dr. Lloyd and I'm the principal here, very proud principal of North Coventry Elementary School. We started this tradition last year and we'll continue this year of awarding the American Citizenship Award to North Coventry students. It happens to be one of my favorite awards that we give. It's given by the National Principals Association. And as a member of that association, I get to share this with the students of our school. And also, I have to say, quite honestly, that I love the opportunity to honor great kids. You can imagine as a principal, I know people think that my whole day is spent with the kids that are a little ornery. To a degree, that is part of my job. But I also think that it's really important in our school and just in our community that we are honoring great kids because we have so many of them, and you know that the headlines in our news and on television all night, every night, are filled with the kids that are making bad choices. And so today is the day to honor the great kids here at North Coventry. To be nominated for this award, our students were nominated by their teachers, and the children needed to demonstrate the following traits. They participate in our school and for community service, show a positive attitude towards classmates, school, and community, display an understanding and appreciation of civic responsibility, possess strength of character and the courage to do what is right, promote citizenship with their school or community through other activities. And so while each of the children that you're going to meet today possesses those characteristics as deemed by their teachers. So here's how it works. According to the program you have, that's the order that we're going to be following. So we're going according to grade with our youngest students. And so, boys and girls, when I call your name, I just need you to come up here and stand, because I have a certificate for you, and I have a medal, but I also want to read something that your teacher wrote about you. So we're going to start with our very first student, who is Seamus Frog. Early on, everybody wants to see your face. So this is Seamus, and he's in Mrs. Bittler's morning kindergarten class. Mrs. Bittler says, Seamus is a loving and kind person. He is a friend to everyone and always does what's right. Next up, we have Marlena Grimm. So Marlena is also in Mrs. Bittler's morning kindergarten, and she says, Lainey is a ray of sunshine in my class. She always thinks of others before herself and comes to school with positive energy. Next up is Douglas Keck. This is Douglas, and he's in Mrs. Reynolds' morning kindergarten. Mrs. Reynolds says, this was perhaps the easiest decision that I had to make all year. Douglas always displayed a positive attitude at school. He definitely has a strong sense of what is right and chooses that path. He was always willing to help an adult or another student. When a classmate was upset that he didn't have any money for staff raffle tickets, Douglas immediately gave the student one of his dollars. It is easy to forget that he is only 6. Caitlin Stockdale. So this is Caitlin, and she's also Mrs. Reynolds' morning kindergarten. Caitlin projected good citizenship from the moment she arrived in September. I don't believe that I had to ever even redirect her in class. She was always respectful of the other students and of me. She never spoke out of turn or over someone else, which is unusual for a kindergartner. She is a loyal friend who was always looking out for her friend's best interest. I would take a whole class full of Caitlin. Allison Harvey. Allison is in Mrs. Bittler's PM class. Mrs. Bittler says Allison is always willing to help her teacher or another classmate. She is respectful and demonstrates the Wally way. Gabriel Gonzalez. Mrs. Bittler, Gabriel's in Mrs. Bittler's PM class. Gabriel is a kind and generous young boy. He always has a positive attitude and works well with others. Anya Dennis. Leia Dennis. Did I make more sense? Yeah? Sometimes people say my name wrong too. So this is Alea, and she's in Mrs. Reynolds' afternoon class. Alea was a late addition to our class, coming to our school mid-year. From the moment she arrived, it was like she had been with us since September. She lights up the room with her infectious smile. She immediately followed all the classroom and school rules. Alea absolutely knows the right thing to do and is not too shy to stick up for classmates in trouble. She made a great addition to our class, and I hope she is able to stay a part of North Coventry community. Joseph Schulte. You can see why we started with kindergartners. Joseph Schultz. So Joseph is also in Mrs. Reynolds' afternoon kindergarten. I am nominating Joseph because he showed a positive attitude each day he was in school. He enjoyed all the activities in our class and was excited to participate. I cannot recall a time that I had to talk to Joseph without being disrespectful. He never chose to be mean to another student, even when some were mean to him. He absolutely knows the Wally way, and I loved having him in my class. What's your second medal? Oh, you're an award winner. Thank you so much. You don't know that Wally's Way is our school-wide positive behavior support program, and Wally is our school mascot. And Wally and his sister Wendy promote that we respect ourselves, others, and our school. So that's why you're hearing a lot of references to that. Next up, we have Mia Hoops. Mia is in Mrs. Steeler's first grade. Mia is a positive student who is always trying her best in class. She is helpful and follows Wally's way throughout the school day. She is active in sports such as lacrosse and swimming and brings her knowledge of good sportsmanship and fair play to the classroom. Mia is a pleasure to have as a student and a good friend to her classmates. Chase Schultz. Chase is in Mrs. Beeler's class also. Chase is a hard-working student. He continuously follows classroom and school rules. He is a good role model to his peers. He works well with his partners and is helpful to his teachers and classmates. Chase is a pleasure to have in class and a good friend to his classmates. William Crispin. Billy is in Miss Henry's first grade. Billy is a mature first grader who started each day with a smile. He is always willing to help others and demonstrates leadership qualities. Billy shows respect for others, our school, and himself every day. He challenges himself academically, always with a smile. He is a hardworking boy who truly cares for others. Billy had a wonderful first grade year. Anya Olsen. This is Anya, and she's in Miss Henry's class also. Anya is a hardworking student with a wonderful disposition. Anya is always looking to help others in our class. She loves to learn and is always raising her hand to share stories and personal experiences to help make learning fun for others. This year, Anya was a student council representative for our classroom. She exhibited confidence and leadership qualities and always happily participated in Spirit Days, inspiring her classmates. She is very respectful of others and their feelings and has a calm way about her, making her very loved by her friends. She is trustworthy and always chooses to do the right thing, and I have enjoyed having Anya in my first grade class. Maya Evans. Maya is in Salter's first grade class. Maya is a student I can always count on. She is kind, respectful, helpful, and encouraging. Maya is a daisy and is active with her troop. If someone needs help or a friend to play with, Maya is the girl in our classroom. Each morning she enters our room with a smile and does her best until it is time to go home. What impresses me most about Maya is her dependability to help others by being a good partner. She guides them to understanding, checks if they completed the task accurately, and then praises them for a job well done. Colin Rooney. Colin's also in Mrs. Salter's class. Colin is also a student I can count on in our classroom. I can count on him to always make the right choices. When I think of respect yourself, respect others, respect your school, Wally's way, I think of Colin. He is a helpful friend and a dependable student. He has shown so much this year to work as hard as he can. Colin is a fun boy who is friendly to all of the students in the first grade and will be a friend when you need one. Colin is a stand-up first grade citizen, and I am happy to say I taught him. Brianna Cargo. This is Brianna, and she's in Miss Shive's class. Brianna Cargo is a young girl who cares about others. She exhibits such a positive attitude each day in the classroom that I refer to her as Miss Sunshine. Brianna is a Daisy Scout in our local troop. One thing I find remarkable about Brianna is how quickly and enthusiastically she celebrates the accomplishment of others. She is truly a team player. Derek Larson. Ms. Shive says, Derek Larson consistently displays the characteristics of a good citizen. He lives the Wally Wildcat way, showing respect for the learning of others as well as his own learning. Derek is kind and helpful to his peers in our classroom, volunteering to do the extra jobs. I can count on Derek to be the one who will encourage others to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. He's a keeper.